Okay, it's the 18th of December. It's Wednesday afternoon. I'm doing this around 6 o'clock. This is your temperatures around 8 o'clock this evening, and you can see a big difference from western and northwestern where it's around freezing, and down in Delaware and Jersey where it's in the mid 50s. As we go into the overnight hours, you can see like there's your first push of cold air into Thursday, and this is Thursday afternoon. You can see it's no longer in the 50s, it's in the 40s. And then to the north, you don't even get above freezing in Pennsylvania. And then as we get into the overnight hours into Friday morning, you can see it's pretty chilly. It's not bone chilling, but it's 20s and 30s across our viewing area. And then as we get into Friday afternoon, it tries to warm up a little bit. And there's that low up the coast there. And you got an Arctic front coming down here, Arctic air. And again, if the low is off the coast, I kind of thought that you might get um, this the setup the way I talked yesterday. And I just want to show you how this air streams in. Now, this is Saturday morning around 9 a.m. And you can see teens to the north, low 20s in a lot of areas, freezing temperatures just about everywhere. But I wanted to see if I can pull this up here. Um, Let me back this just up a little bit, and you can see that line. Here's this line where it's -8. Last year, it's set up from Chambersburg across Reading and up through Allentown here, and there was like a period of about 4 or 5 hours, and it put down. Some places got 8 inches or so, so it came down pretty hard. And I kind of thought that was setting up again. And then here is the setup. This is Saturday morning around 5, so the cold air is coming in. There's your upper air temperature. But the low, at least right now, is showing that it's too far off the coast for that bomb out to happen. It does show some snow, but it's just not lining up as of right now. It could change, but right now it's showing a little further off the coast than I'd like it to be. Here's your front right here. It's going through Philly, through North Jersey, up into New York. There is some snow on the very back side of us. It's not really that much. You can see it going off the coast by 11 o'clock. Could be a thunderstorm down in Delaware, or at least a heavy downpour. And then behind it, you got some little light squalls coming off the lakes. And then as we get into this is Thursday afternoon, it kind of shuts off. And then as we get into Friday, here's now what you got is here's your low that I said would be off the coast. It's throwing some snow showers and some rain showers in. And then here's your Arctic cold coming to the west, and that's bringing some snow. And they're going to kind of collide. And I thought where they would collide again was through here, but at least right now, it's not. It's showing me the temperatures are right, but it's showing me that there is no. So you can see there is going to be some snow here, and then this Arctic front comes across, and then as it comes across the area, it will drop a little bit of snow. And then how much we're talking about? Let's see. See, everybody gets some snow down in Jersey here in southeastern PA, but it's just a dusting. There's an inch or two along the northern areas of Pennsylvania and the Laurel Highlands. And again, another inch or so up here in the extreme northern part, northwestern part of New Jersey. But I thought the snow line was going to line up here, and I'm still going to keep watching it. But right now, it doesn't. It's not giving me anything to lay my hopes on, except that there is a low, and yeah, it's going to get cold, but it's just not lining up right. Now, the other part of the story is the cold. Behind that little bit of snow is your Arctic air, and this is Sunday morning around 7, and you can see some single digits, 10s, 11s, 12s, and 13s, a lot of areas. Southeastern Pennsylvania, you're in the mid-teens. Philadelphia, Jersey, Delaware, you're in the lower 20s. Pretty chilly out there. And during the day on Sunday, we get up to, you know, not above freezing. It gets pretty close to freezing, maybe a spot or two in Delaware, but everybody's below freezing on Sunday during the daytime hours. So pretty chilly. It'll feel like the holiday then. And then as we get into the nighttime hours into Monday, you can see that cold air coming down again. Let's see here. And you can see, again, some single digits, Poconos, single digits. Temperatures are pretty close to where they were down in the southeastern part of Pennsylvania, Jersey, and all. But as you can see, cold is the word of the day going into Monday, which is the 23rd. Then you're going to have daytime highs on Monday. A lot of areas, again, don't get above freezing, but out here in the west, you can see a little bit of moderation going on out here by Pittsburgh. And the same thing down here in Jersey, a little bit of moderation. And it's kind of a hint. As we get into Christmas Eve, this is around 8 o'clock in the morning, Christmas Eve. You can see the 20s are, central PA, northern Pennsylvania. Again, temperatures are around freezing down here in Jersey and all. And again, around freezing out in Pittsburgh, but not that brutal temperatures that we had. And then during the day, again, you can see temperatures stay around freezing in a lot, central and northeastern PA. Even Allentown and Reading are around freezing, but as you go further south, they get a little bit higher. But we have some warm air that's going to try to come back, and it will get warm after Christmas until around New Year's or so. It'll warm up a little bit. We're going to have these spikes, and then it'll get cold again, and it's going to spike and up and down like that during January. But the thing about the spikes is, if you can get a storm as the cold air comes through, like this time, you have your opportunities for a coastal storm. It's just things got to line up right. At least right now, for this storm that's going to come through, it's not. But we got to look at this precipitation here. This is your snow numbers leading up for the cold air coming in, the Arctic air coming in, and then it's going to go away. I have this set up like a loop. And then what happens is the warm air is going to try to override. We got a little storm along it. This is Christmas Eve around 8 o'clock in the morning. It's snowing out in Pittsburgh, and then it's going to come across the state, and it's going to turn northeastward. And right now, what it's saying is maybe 1 to 3 inches in this blue area here, and then a little additional up here. That would bode well, as you head into Christmas. And then Christmas Day, it doesn't show any additional, but on Christmas Day, temperatures um, pretty chilly. So if you get snow on the ground Christmas Eve, it'll last into Christmas Day. So we're going to keep an eye on this and see if this crazy pattern does anything for the holidays. Again, I'm doing my best to get us a white Christmas. So we'll just have to see what happens. The first storm, maybe it'll change, but right now it's giving me everything I want, but the low's a little further up the coast. So we'll keep an eye on it. But if I got that second one on Christmas Eve, I think I actually would be happier down here to get that one the day before Christmas. All right, everybody take care, and I will update this thing again tomorrow night. Take it easy.